Everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we'll be doing another Every Card Has a Story, and today we're going to be talking about my Dark Magician Girl. Now this is a very old Dark Magician Girl. I've had her for a very long time, but this one is from Magician's Force. It's actually a secret rare. It's near mint. As soon as I got this card, I put it in a sleeve, and it's been there ever since. It's not first ed though, but as you can see, it's secret. I don't know if you can tell, but it also says Magician's Force. If you look in the left hand corner, well, your right hand, I guess my left, your right. So I've had this card for a very long time, and it's got a very interesting story about it to some degree, and how I almost lost this card a couple times, but I've had this card for, oh gosh, about a month or so after Magician's Force came out. I guess you could say. I think that's the set, because it was Paladin, Dark Paladin came out of that set, but the main card I wanted was Dark Magician Girl, the original waifu of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So, yes, the story is pretty interesting. So, I had just got my report card in, and I had asked my father if he could take me to the store. He's like, "Yeah, you did good. You got, all A's. You got, I think I had like all A's except one B plus. I was like a point off." He's like, "Okay, that's okay. So you can go to the store and get some packs of Yu-Gi-Oh if you want to, or Pokemon, because I was into Pokemon still a little bit at that time when Magician's Force came out. I remember." So we go to the store. I grabbed like a couple packs of, I think, Pokemon at the time. I forget what set it was at. And I grabbed a couple of Magician's Force. The reason I grabbed Magician's Force was, at the time, I wanted to really build some type of Dark Magician deck. And if memory serves me correctly, the reason I started to go in that direction of building just a fun Dark Magician deck was, I believe it came out in that same set or around that time frame. My mind deceives me a little bit, but there was a card called Double Costin. Pretty much the card looks like two ghosts separating apart from each other, like purple and red. If I saw the card, I'd be like, that's the card. And I think it was a rare or a common in one of the sets that recently come out. And the card pretty much stated that this card can be treated as two tributes for a summoning of a dark monster, which is really nice. Meaning, if I had Double Costin on the field, I could sack it off and it survived. Next turn, I could sack it off for a Dark Magician because it would count as two tributes, which was really nice. So I was kind of trying to, this was before Ancient Sanctuary and Dark Magic Attack. So I was pretty much kind of building just a fun deck. I mean, yeah, I was playing a lot more competitively at this time, because at this time I think I was like 13 or 14 years old when Magician's Force came out. I think I was 13 when Magician's Force came out, because that came out like 2013, I want to say. 2003. So I think I was 13 at the time, or 14, I forget. But no matter what, I was pretty much trying to build that deck. Ancient Sanctuary was not out yet, because Dark Magic Attack, I remember, was not out. But I was trying to build a fun deck, to like the show. I was having like a moment of like, oh my gosh, build an anime deck. But it was actually pretty viable back then to some degree for a fun variation of the deck. So I had everything. I had my Dark Paladin. That I sold off years ago. I wish I didn't, but I did. And the one card I was looking for was Dark Magician Girl. And nobody wanted to trade their Dark Magician Girls that they were pulling. And at my locals, there was only one person that pulled one. Mainly everybody was pulling other stuff, but nobody had pulled Dark Magician Girls. So I was like, okay, cool. I gotta go find one of myself. So I started opening a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh packs. And like I said, after I got my report card, I went to go get some packs. And lo and behold, the first pack I open up, I'm like, okay, come on, this bit, nothing. a secret rare Dark Magician girl, and I'm just like, I remember as a kid I was kind of like speechless for like a good while. I was like on the ride home, I was like, oh my gosh, I got the Dark Magician girl. And yes, me and Dark Magician girl had many fun times together. Wink wink, joking. I'm joking. Dirty jokes here, people, on this channel sometimes. But yes, I played it in the deck. It was very, very fun to play around with. And it worked out pretty well. And I've always liked the card just as a secret rare. I've always loved just, even though I love, like I've said on the channel before and people make fun of me, I love the full body work art of Dark Magician girl. I love this one because of the memories at that time. It was just, I was pretty good at the game by the time Magician's Force came out. And I was just enjoying myself in the game. It was a good time in my life. A lot of good memories, pretty much I can say. And the fact that I just pulled this on a good day, and it just put the cherry on top of that day, made it a memorable day in my life at that time. And it was just made me so happy. And I'm so happy that I still have the card. And I never traded it or got rid of it. And it's worth a lot of money to some degree. The Secret Rare Dark Magician girls, not in first ed, near mint, which this is definitely near mint. I've looked at it and there's no scratches because I put it, as soon as I got home, I put a sleeve on it. They go for like 40 or up, like $40 and up to some degree. I'm very surprised. So this card is worth a lot of money, and it's not even worth the money to me. It's just the fact that it looks aesthetically pleasing as a secret rare to me. And it's something that, if you're an old school player, you'll kind of notice with the reprint stuff compared to the older stuff. The older Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they look a little bit darker. Like a little bit, the ink was something, it was a little bit darker, I guess, back then. And instead of now where it's more like brighter. And it looks so nice because it's the original, from the original pack. And the artwork just looks really nice. The dark artwork looks really nice. So I love the card to pieces. It's in the front page of one of my binders I have because it means so much to me. And I love it to death. But yeah, that's the story of this Dark Magician girl that I had. And it's not first ed, but I know it came out of the original pack, and you can tell by the artwork just how dark it is. But yeah, it just brings a lot of good memories back for me. Good times in that era. I was into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. And I was 13 years old, teenager, young teenage years, So yeah, good memories. But till next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling. Good luck dueling. I'll see you guys next time. And hope you guys enjoyed this little teeny story about this Dark Magician girl that I have in my collection. I do not play this one in my main deck because I don't want it to get damaged whatsoever. My Blue Eyes White Dragons I have, because I just got done doing a Blue Eyes deck recently. They're not damaged, but this, I prefer it in my binder instead of running it in my Dark Magician Girl deck. But if I'm doing a deck profile, I sometimes put her in there. But till next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.